Greetings on this beautiful, glorious day. I'm just going to feel the energy and see what divine messages wants to come through for the next 7 days. All malevolent energies and entities are to banish and flee. You're not welcomed and you don't have consent. Ashe, Ashe. I'm going to start with the African Goddess Oracle and see what we have here. At the bottom of the deck, we have Gang Gang Sarah, number 22, the Goddess of Resistance. And then at the top of that, the deck is Queen of Sheba, Secrets Revealed, number 36, which is a 9. So there's some resistance about some secrets coming out. Okay. Or someone is resisting. But however, I just saw Isis, Surrender, and Nanabuluku, New Seasons. Let's get it. I see betrayals and I see my aunt. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And storms. Okay. Number 13. Solar plexus chakra. All right. Reducing down to a 4. Now, this fell face up in facing my aunt. Giving and receiving. Okay. Number 10. I see self-sabotage behind my aunt. And at the bottom of the deck again, we have Aunt Nancy betrayals. Okay. I see Queen of Sheba again, Secrets Revealed, and I see Noonday Truths. Okay. Bottom of that is Tenet, Pleasure. Okay. So there were some hedonists that got pleasure out of these betrayals. Okay. And with Secrets Revealed and Betrayal out here with Oya on the table. Oya betrayed the first wife. Okay. To Shango. Okay. She came with the trickster spirit. Okay. And Oba, the first wife, she self-sabotaged. Okay. But she was betrayed, most definitely. Okay. I picked up the deck and I see Junbi masked. Okay. So she was betrayed by Oya. Oya was wearing masks that she didn't see. Right. Junbi is 18, which is 9. So, radical change. I see Mbuya Nihande 5. Still, I rise. So there's a radical change here. There's endings. Okay. Most definitely, radical change brings endings. Okay. I'm picking up the tower energy as well. Okay. A major transition, a major shift for things to change. Okay. A radical change. So that's where we at. Oh yeah, is on the table. And Aunt Nancy is face up. Betrayals. Number 20. So it's judgment day for these betrayals. Okay. With the 20 reducing to 2, which is the high priestess. So these betrayals have been found out. Okay. Injustice is here. When truth is violated, balance must be restored. Ashe. Ashe. Let's move right on along. Playing card. Mm-hmm. At the bottom of the deck, I see the 9 of clubs. Okay. So, some endings. Okay. I see the Queen of Swords. Okay. I see the 6 of Spades with the Queen of Spades, not the Queen of Swords. Okay, the Queen of Swords is the Queen of Wands in the Tarot. Okay. Let's see what comes out with the playing cards. What do you want to reveal for the next 7 days? A King of Diamonds. Okay. Masculine energy. A King of Diamonds, which is the King of Pentacles in the Tarot. And this King of Diamonds is a representation of a successful businessman. Okay. And typically this is a man with a sense of values. Okay, why he is a successful businessman. Okay. Dealing with this could be a masculine into banking, stockbroker, things of that sort. Okay. When this King of Diamond appears, that means, you're ready to build, whether that is a business, legacy. Okay, when I think of the King of Pentacles, I think also land. Okay, building community. Okay, because Taurus is about the King of Diamonds, the King of Pentacles is Taurus energy. So that's about land, building community, family, okay, and things of that nature. The King of Diamond, I'm picking up also the tearing down of a business, a tearing down of a corporation that was built on, faulty foundation, that was built on fraud. And this is why Oya is out here, okay, betraying masses and masses of people to steal, to usurp, let's say, the land from the original people, okay. Oba was the first wife of Shango, and so she was envied and jealous, and Oya was jealous of that. So I'm picking up the original people of the land. It was a lot of hate directed in betrayal energy and envy, a lot of hate directed towards the original people of the land that really holds the true wealth. We're talking about royalty, okay? Birthrights that was stolen from those people. At the bottom of the deck here is the 3 of Hearts, the playing cards, which is the 3 of Cups. So these threes could be, symbolization of groups, okay? A community of people, okay? The heart is dealing with home, it's dealing with foundation, it's dealing with family, okay? So the land is the home, for the original people, okay? Their foundations, their homes, has been taken, has been destroyed. Okay, so I don't know. We'll see where this is taking us. We'll see where the divine is taking us. Yes, at the bottom of the Uno cards is the clean slate, the nothing, the zero. Well, not the zero, but it's just clean. Okay, so there is a radical change here that is going to put things back in its proper order, in its proper perspective. Okay. And behind that is the wild card. Okay. That is that radical change card. Behind that is a yellow reverse card. Okay. This is a return of wealth and a return of birthright to the original. Okay. To where it belongs. There's a change here. Things are being cleared out. Yeah. On the opposite end of the deck is a blue zero. Okay, that's Pluto energy. That's the food energy. Let's see what that's about. Give me one card. Divine message for the next 3 days. That's too many. Okay, try it again. Yeah. Okay. Oh wow. So the wild card came out. It came out because that's what the divine wants to, you know, convey with the yellow reverse card. And then at the bottom of the deck, there's a yellow one. Okay. This yellow is giving me solar plexus energy. Oya is solar plexus energy. 13. 13 is the death card. And Tarot, which reduces to the 4, the empire. There's an end of this empire, this corrupt empire, these imposters that wore these masks. Okay. And it's being returned to the true royals. Okay. The true people with the true power, okay, is being reversed because this is giving me sun energy, Ra energy, uh, enlightenment, um, you know, um, happiness, joy, but also revelation, okay, it's been revealed. The truth is out. And if you just want to be blind to the truth, then that's on you. Okay, if you want to continue to be blind to the truth, but the truth is out here. People are speaking the truth, okay? And like I said, if you want to continue to be blind, then that's to each his own. I'm going to pull an astrology card. Now, I'm seeing Pluto in Aquarius. So, in Pluto in Leo, when I split the deck. So this Pluto energy is that the food energy, that zero energy. That Pluto is also that destructive energy, okay, the Oya energy, the death card energy, because the death card is Scorpio, okay, death and transformation. So what is ending is this abuse of power, okay, these people sitting in the corrupt seats, these imposters, these frauds, okay, Pluto in Leo, okay, it's a Pluto, it's, it's a destruction of this false sense of power with Leo, and it's being transformed into the Aquarian energy, which is humanitarian energy, okay, breaking down these constructs that kept the people bound and restricted. Okay. Um, Also, with that Leo, I'm also picking up that's the house of pleasure. Okay. Now you know that they just picked another pope. You know, but these are illusions, so beware, caveat. Okay. Um, so Leo energy is the house of pleasure. Okay. I'm picking up just games, illusions, um, feeding that lower nature. Okay, that seductive nature, that lustful nature. Okay, 14, Leo 14, the Pope. So 14, reduce it down to a 5. Okay. Um, 5, we're dealing with the change. Okay. Mercury energy. Okay. Um, dealing with commerce, dealing with transportation. Okay. Dealing with uh, communication. So it's time to rise to your divine mind. Okay. And be in this Aquarian energy. Okay. Release yourself from the bonds and the chains and shackles. Let's see what comes out. Okay, we are also in a Mars in Leo, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, so it's about taking that action. I see Pluto and I see Pisces there. So Pluto and Taurus came out. Yep. So it's time. It has to be a death or rebirth to our values. Okay. The opposite of Taurus is Scorpio. Okay. So we have to raise our values to that of a higher, okay, a higher sense. Pisces, dealing with spirituality, okay, very psychic, very intuitive, okay. So that's where our values have to be in this, um, in this era. Mm. At the bottom there, I see Venus and Scorpio. So I'm picking up mother energy with Venus and Scorpio, death to transformation. I'm picking up um, the imposter energy with this too. The death and transformation with mother being back in her seat. Okay. And this time being for the daughters of great mother, okay, to rise and step into their seat because they follow in suit, okay, with the great mother. So that's what I'm picking up with that. Let's go to the tarot. Let's see. At the bottom is the Wheel of Fortune, and I also see the Six of Wands. This is about recognition. This is about victory. This is about honor. Okay. Yes. After a long, tumultuous battle. Okay. And this is giving me mother, crone mother, the great mother being back on her throne. And like I said, the daughters follow suit. The daughters of the land. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune is what is being returned. Okay, so it's time to expand the mind. Yep. See, the 5 of Swords came out. See the Ace of Swords. Okay. So the 5 of Swords, the High Priestess. This is Justice. This is 6 of Pentacles. That's settling of the debts. Balance. Because balance, what we say, when truth has been violated. Uh-huh. When truth has been violated, balance must be restored. So what we got on the table is the 5 of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Magician. Okay. At the bottom of the deck is the 5 of Pentacles. Okay. So this Five of Swords is, I'm picking up defeat, okay? Um, but this defeat was stolen. Okay. Then I have the High Priestess here. I'm going to clarify these with the Magician to see what this High Priestess energy is, because this can go more than one way here. So let's see. So this High Priestess energy could be, witchery, witchcraft, with the Magician here as well. And that's why there was a defeat that was stolen, that was unfair, with the Five of Pentacles. Okay. We're dealing with the Pentacles again. We're dealing with land again. I see the Ten of Swords. Okay. That everything is fine. Ten of Swords, though. Okay. So this Five of Pentacles is abandonment. It's sickness. Okay. It's putting someone or a mass of people in lack. Six of Pentacles. I see. This is a settling of debts energy. Clarify the Five of Swords. Next 7 days, divine messages. What more about this Five of Swords? Okay. So the Page of Cups with the King of Pentacles to clarify the Five of Swords. So this Page of Cups, I'm picking up just a sneaky energy. This is Pisces energy as well. This is giving me witchcraft, okay? The King of Pentacles, witchcraft over the land, witchcraft done over the people of the land, Wheel of Fortune, to change their destiny. Okay, I see the Seven of Swords sticking out. Yes, to steal from them, to deceive them. And then I see the Three of Pentacles. This was a group effort to steal the true wealth of the true heirs. I see the Four of Wands dealing with also land. And then I see the Eight of Swords. Okay. This is giving me, at first, thought, the Hermit with the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. So, yeah. So this Hermit energy is planning to bring in this double-edged sword of clarity and truth to restore the land and the wealth back to the original people with the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Give me one for the High Priestess. Yeah, the High Priestess with the Five of Wands. So this was all of the, the conflict, the chaos. This is witchcraft. Yeah. Then I see the Three of Pentacles. Okay. And then the Tower behind that with the Ace of Wands. Okay. So I told you that Tower energy is here. And there's a destruction to this chaos and madness and disorder. Okay. There most definitely is a destruction to who is ruling the masses with the Eight of Swords here. And restricting the masses with the with the Ace of Wands. And then I'm seeing the Eight of Swords. And then the Seven of Pentacles. They had invested in this for year after year after year after year, generations, cycles. Okay, this King of Swords energy. Seven of Cups causing confusions. Okay, causing a lot of confusion. Manifesting their will on the people. hmm But there's, like I said, a radical change. There's destruction of this. Okay. Because where there is tyranny, what is that saying? The law ends. And this U.S. corporation has been nothing but a big tyrant to the land, to nature, to the people of it. Okay? And truth and fiction cannot lie, cannot, it's not a balance there. Okay? The higher frequency prevails, which is truth. Give me one for the magician. Clarify the magician. Next 7 days. You are a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. That's clarifying the magician. So this magician is giving me change. Okay. This is taking our power back. At the top of that is the Ace of Swords. Sticking out is the Six of Wands. From there is the Four of Wands. Ashe, Ashe. Okay? So I'm going to take this Ace of Swords. So there's a victory here. There's a breakthrough here. There is honor and success here. Restoring the mother back where she is supposed to be. Okay? The great mother is back on her throne, and she's here to judge the world in righteousness. That's what this Ace of Swords is. Okay? And her daughters is following suit. She's back on her throne to be honored and respected. Okay? Because we don't worship, we honor and we respect. Right? The Ten of Cups. That's family, that's community, emotional stability. Yes. Ashe. There we have it. Let's continue. Okay. So let's go into the self-made decks. Father, leader, Baba, protector. That's at the top of the deck. And then at the bottom is Venus, which is mother energy. So this masculine and feminine energy, sweet, sweet justice as I split the balance between the two, the harmony between the two coming together. I'm looking at the tarot deck now. I'm here seeing the Two of Wands coming together in divine oneness. Okay? To collaborate, not to compete. All right? To expand, to plan together. It's beautiful. I see break. Isis at the bottom of the deck. Hedonist. Speak truth, stand on truth, and be truth. Now, this break card landed on the Ace of Swords. So, this Ace of Swords, then, in this sense, is giving me speaking truth and standing in your truth, which has broken generational curses, which has broken chains, shackles, strongholds. Okay? Because being a daughter of Isis, healing, magic, motherhood, fertility, rebirth. It calls for that. All because of you standing in your truth, speaking the truth, and being that of truth. Split of the deck, I see unfathomed wealth. I'm going to pull 2 more from this. Give it 2 more. Messages. Speaking the truth, I see meiotic principles. Truth. The truth has been violated. Unfathomed wealth is sticking up. Family betrayal is sticking up from that. Balance must be restored. Ritual. That kind of fell on the high priestess. I see just conversation at the top in Palo Santo. So this is most definitely the witchcraft that was being done over the stability, the finances, the energy, the land of the original people. But that has been broken because of the community of people, the collective of people that has been standing in the truth, has been seeing the truth, okay, and speaking the truth. And this has contributed to the breaking of that cycle, of those curses, of those spells, of those strongholds over the people. I see family betrayal here too again. Give me one more. Saturn fell out. Yes. This is retribution. This is karma. Okay. Yeah. That has to, it's inevitable. That's what it is. Okay. I see mind manipulation at the top of the deck and mountains. So that was also a part of the witchcraft that was being done to manipulate the minds and to create all type of chaotic, see with the 5 of Wands, chaos and conflict, all type of mountains over the people, all type of problems in the homes, okay, with mother and child, father and child, mother and father. Yes. Let's get one from the Shadow Oracle deck. At the top, I see work with herbs. Okay. And stop complaining. For every complaint, find something to be grateful for. Very important. You open up portals to, did I? Oh, okay. That Leo card. Keep on. You open up portals to malevolent spirits. Okay. Sadistic narcissists. I'm saying what the spirit of the devil. That's what these people are. Let's get one from the Shadow Oracle, please, and thank you. Matter of fact, we're going to do 3. Okay. It says, place salt in your shoes to raise your vibration and for protection. At the bottom here, it says, do herbal washes. Okay. So this is giving me protecting your aura, protecting your spirit. 888. There is wealth here. Up under that was do money rituals. Most definitely, there was rituals being done over money. Invest in you. Take your money and invest in you. One more. 888. This is also karmic. This is also, work with herbs. And then it was facing 444. Okay. Ooh, wee. So much is coming to me right now. Past life. 5-5. So we got triple eights and triple fours. So this is a return of the restoration of Mother being on her throne. And I'm looking at 4 that these people have officially been thrown out of their seats or out of the seats because it never was their seats. Okay. And it's being restored back to the foundation, which that foundation brings stability and security, which is the matrilineal system. And that is where the wealth is. 999. Yes, this is mother energy, chrome mother energy. There is an ending. I see 1111 at the bottom of the deck from that. Okay, to these new beginnings. This is the radical rebirth. This is the radical change. Mars, I see action. Yes. Then I kind of got a peek of my grandmother. I just saw grandmother. Okay, that's the matriarchal lineage. I got a peek of in what did it say? It's I didn't something about learn your universe. Learn you. Learn you. Learn who you are. Okay, wrapping this up. So, okay, this is another deck. At the top of the deck is unilateral contracts. At the bottom is scheme of extortion. Okay, statute of limitations. And then I see eusanchronous, just blood, dealing with the blood. Okay, so CIA. Yeah, they had their hand in this most definitely. Okay, so these contracts, these unilateral contracts, these fraudulent contracts that they forced the people to get into through scheme of extortion, for them to waive their rights. Okay, it's an end to all of this. Okay, it's an end. Forgery. A lot of forgery also has, because they want you to sign your life away all the time. Your sick nature. You are a threat because you stand for justice. You are the truth. We have that here, okay, with the Ace of Swords. And the speak truth, stand on truth because you are true. The feminine, liquid water, X. Yes. Two more. So that's what it's about. See fraudulent contracts. See resignation. A lot of resignation. A lot of these people in these seats are resigning as well. Not only are they getting fired, they're resigning. And then I saw indictments. So, yeah. Okay. So, fraudulent contracts. Okay, for fraud. I see farmland. That's most definitely a big part of the fraud. And I see indictments. So there's a lot of indictments going on. Justice is yours. Justice is yours. Okay, so this fell out of nowhere. You must allow yourself to see the truth to free yourself. That's what time it is. Oh, this was the deck I was missing right here. Okay. I see ancestral money, warning before destruction. So these people have gotten a lot of warnings that they refuse to take heed to. So this book here. Okay, let's get 3 for this day. Okay, so your breakthrough is here in months, cups energy. Okay. Cups dealing with family, dealing with the emotions, dealing with the intuition. And 919 came out. Okay, that is 18, 19, 10, which reduces to a 1. Okay, this is endings with the 9s. Okay, and new beginnings. Most definitely, when we have endings, we make room for new beginnings to put things back in order with the 1. Okay, divine oneness. I'm getting here. All right, because at the top of that is because I have maintained my right and my cause, I have sat as in a throne judging right. This is the daughters following suit of mother, great mother, okay? Those mothers that has stood, maintained their right and their cause, okay? Standing in that truth, speaking truth, standing on truth and being truth, most definitely. Okay, unapologetically, fearlessly, all right? They have a right given by divine authority. They have a judging, the throne judging right. Do you hear me? And with white sage, they are highly, the divine authority is behind that. Here, this is by divine authority, so it's highly protected. Highly protected. Okay? It's sacred. This is sacred. So, the protection that we as divine feminines, divine mothers have as daughters of this land, daughters of the Great Mother, is by divine authority, and we have throne judging right because we maintained our right in our cause. And our spiritual protection will purify the air of viruses and bacteria. That means they will be anything and anybody coming with ill intentions and malicious intentions will be banished. They will be cleared out, wiped out by divine authority. I want to pick one of these state and country cards, just say. I got all 50 states in this deck, but not all countries. It's just a few countries here, but let's see what comes out. I don't know what that would mean, whatever comes out, but let's just see what comes out.